Hi everybody, this is the baseball head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion, your host, the HUD, and welcome back to the baseball HUD 2, and hopefully you like this video and hit that subscribe button. I'm going to have a little message at the end of this video, so you need to stay. If you're subscribed to this channel, you need to watch. Something kind of happened, I kind of was unforeseen, and we're going to have to sort of shift some things. But we're going to get into this thing with Aaron Judge, because now, not only don't they have their ace starter, Jared Cole, it doesn't matter what you call him. He's toast. He's going to be out for a couple months. And he's going off to California to get get another opinion on his elbow. That cannot be a good situation that he's going out to see a specialist. Sometimes they go out to those specialists. They don't come back. But according to the reports, Cole's going to be out another probably a month to 2 months at the least. You know, if you're a Yankee fan, you better keep your fingers crossed that that's not the case. Now, here we have to deal with the Yankees. Had made a lot of big moves this offseason. They made a big trade with the Red Sox, which normally the Yankees don't make any trades with the Red Sox. But they brought in Alex Verdugo. He's going to be on a one-year deal. He's going to be a free agent after the year. But they wanted to bring in a guy that they could bat in the top of the lineup. As you know, they brought in Juan Soto, which was the big move they made in this offseason. They traded a whole bunch of middle reliefs and Drew Thorpe, who got flipped on Wednesday night. Got flipped to the White Sox, and they picked up Dylan Cease. And the Yankees were desperate to get Dylan Cease because they're not going to have Cole for a while. So the Yankees are all in for this season. They're all in to win it. They're all in it to win the division, which is going to be very difficult when you have a team like the Orioles at the top of this division now. I was looking at the standings from last year. The Yankees were 7 games behind the Blue Jays. Okay, now the Blue Jays didn't do much this offseason, but they were 7 games behind them last year. Okay? Now, with Cole being out, the pitching staff is taking a hit. They're desperate. I don't know where they're going to go. It doesn't seem they want to spend any money on a free agent. There's 2 free agent pitchers out there, and Blake Sheld, and of course Jordan Montgomery. They didn't seem to be like any kind of wanting to sign them to any kind of contract. So anyway, so the crux of this video is about Aaron Judge, who has been out because he said that he's been feeling pain in his abs. Now, before we talk about his problems, he's got 2 injuries that he's dealing with. It's nothing to do with his abs. We're going to talk about his contract. Okay? He signed a 9-year contract with the Yankees, and he's getting $40 million a year. He is signed through the 2031 season. Okay? That's a lot of money. Now, we know that the Yankees have had an issue with Giancarlo Stanton because he's had an enormous contract that he signed with the Marlins, and they're stuck with it. And he's been injured most of his career. He's always hurt. Well, Judge has a similar issue. I'm looking at his numbers here, and really the most glaring number for me when I look at Aaron Judge is the time he has missed. And 7 of the full seasons that he's been in the major leagues, he's only played a full season 3 times in his career. 3 times. 2017 when he won the Rookie of the Year, 2021, and 2022 when he won the MVP, broke the American League home run record, and led the league in RBIs, runs scored, walks, on-base percentage, OPS, OPS plus, total bases, slugging percentage. That was a career year. Now last year he had put up some very good numbers, similar to what he's put up in the past. A little bit better than his average overall, but he missed 56 games last year. So 4 of the 7 years that he's been in the big leagues, he's missed significant amounts of time. In 2018, he missed 50 games. In 2019, he missed 60 games. In 2020, in the 60-game season, he missed 32 games. I could say he missed 14 games in 21, but he played 148, that's fine. But in 2023, he missed 56 games. Now he's dealing with more injuries, and you have to wonder what were the Yankees thinking giving him a long-term deal. I would mention the Giants are basically going, we don't have to deal with that contract. If this is from SI.com, Headline: Yankees Aaron Judge dealing with multiple injuries. Opening day still expected. New York Yankees superstar Aaron Judge is dealing with multiple injuries, but the hope is he will be ready for opening day. New York Yankees are having a rough week. In the wake of the cold news that he has initially been given a 1 to 2 month timeline and is headed for more tests on his elbow, fellow superstar Aaron Judge is also dealing with multiple injuries of his own, one old and one new. Isn't that great? Judge underwent an MRI early in the week on his abs, which came back clean, but it is affecting his oblique, as the fourth group of the abdominal muscles is the external oblique muscle, per study.com. So the move here is to be cautious right now, which is why the Yankees won't let Judge swing a bat until most likely the weekend. Quote, "We ran tests and everything came back good," Judge said, via Brian Hawk of MLB.com. "It's just what I told him. I was a little banged up and needed a couple of days. Hopefully we'll get back out there soon enough." Here's the thing. Here's the problem now. Aaron Judge's toe is also not fully healed from last season when he tore a ligament after running into the fence at Dodger Stadium. Now, this toe is the most mysterious toe injury in the history of baseball. This is the toe that the dope ran into the bullpen fence out in Dodger Stadium, made a spectacular, amazing, terrific catch, but that toe has caused more trouble and it destroyed the 2023 Yankees. I don't understand why he did not get surgery on this ligament in the offseason. He's going to miss time anyway if it's hurt, right? How stupid is this? Well, this is what you deal when you deal with Aaron Judge. He's literally like a horse. You know how horses, they're big and dumb, and any little injury to them, they can't perform. And that's how Aaron Judge is as a player. He's one of these players that cannot stay on the field. And he's got $40 million a year that the Yankees put into him, and they're all in on this season. So he has to play. If he doesn't play, they're going to be toast. And if they lose Juan Soto, God forbid they lose Juan Soto to the New York Mets this offseason, they're going to be like, well, what the hell? The Yankee fans are going to be in an uproar. Well, let me know what you think about this. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to have a little message at the end of this, so thank you. And, of course, please subscribe to the Baseball Hut, too. Well, here's my message to you. I want to thank everybody that's come around and watched my videos for the last, 3-4 years I've been doing this channel and really doing the big Baseball Hut. But I'm going to, and I told you a couple of months ago I was going to ask you to do this again. But I had a bit of a problem trying to monetize a channel called The Comic Book Hut, and it did not monetize. YouTube says that I reused content, but I'm not going to drag my feet and be pissed off like I was on Monday when they told me. So I always pivot to do other things. So what I've decided to do is I'm moving all of my WFAN content. I know so many people love that content from this channel, moving forward, onto this channel, onto the Baseball Hut archive, which used to be the Football Hut. The Football Hut didn't work out either. It's just too fierce in terms of competition. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all that content on there, and I'm going to have baseball cards on there. So I would hope that you go over there and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 3,000 hours. Once I get to 3,000 hours, I can start taking in super thanks and super chats if I do live streams. I plan on doing my live streams on there for the near future, just so I can bring in some revenue. I was hoping to bring in revenue through the comic book hub, but that did not happen, unfortunately. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to get work done bad. But what I do now, and I've noticed that the channel is starting to percolate after a couple of days of me doing content on there. That channel's going to move pretty quickly. So I need you to go on there. I'll put the link in the description of it. I also have a Patreon, which has my comic on there. But I also want to have people come on there. And I've had a couple people come on there to be patrons, free patrons. But I could use a tip. If you want to go and give me a couple bucks there, is great too. I really like to grow that a little bit. And just, it helps me out with doing the channel. I'm always talking about I hate this computer that I use to do the videos on a lot of times. I don't read off of it and stuff. I like to be a little more professional in what I do here. So if you go in there and even if folks, you don't want to be a patron, you can also send me a super thanks on this channel, which you'll see a little dollar sign inside a heart. press on that, send me a super thanks. It's like a super chat without a live stream. If you could do that, that would be great. I do appreciate the time you take to watch these videos, and it's really because of you that I'm able to do certain things in my life that I wouldn't have been able to do if it wasn't for you. I don't want to get into it right now, but hopefully we'll have some big news here, at least personally for me to talk about. So thank you for watching this video, and of course please subscribe, and I'll put the link into the Patreon in here as well. So I thank you, have a good day, and I'll see you later.